This kit review is of the 1972 Chevy Wedge or pickup. It's for racing. You can see here I have the car on the back, and this is 14 inches there, and it holds 1/25th scale cars. It's by MPC, and I've got two different build versions there. We've got some tools and some accessories. It says moving wheel stops, as well as some working doors, a jack stand, and so on. You can also build it like this, just a regular pickup truck, and there are decals. So here are all the pieces, and let's have a look inside and see what we've got. We've got lots of sprues to go through here. Okay, we'll start off here with our tyres. So we've got 2, 4, 6 tyres, because the back I think are dual. You've got the white wall tyres there. We've got some axles, the 3 axles there. Let's have a look. Here is the ramp. That's pretty nicely molded. Got some traction molded in there. And here's probably part of the ramp as well. I'm not really sure. We'll have to look and see what the instructions say to do with that. And more parts here. These are the they've got hinges on them, so they're going to come out the side probably, like for example there of this wedge. There will be one as an example. That will come out there. It's actually reversed like that, and the same thing with that one. But these are hooks that will go in the back of the wedge, like that. Here we go, we've got our glass. So this is front windshield and rear. We've got some headlights and some tail lights, all in clear and red plastic. So these sprues here, we've got our front hood, nicely molded. And then if you're going to build the regular pickup, then there is the trunk, sorry, the if you're going to build the regular pickup version, there's the tailgate. So front and back. Over here we've got the rear, also for the regular pickup, the rear trunk or truck bed. Got some engine parts here, air intake and so on. Molding quality is not bad. Not a huge amount of detail on some of these parts, but not bad at all. Here we've got our engine and transmission blocks. We've got our exhaust headers and steering wheel here. Here's our dashboard. Got some wheel parts there, and then more engine parts there, oil pan and air intake and so on. There's a fan, our belts and pulleys and so on. Now over here, I see the some more wheel parts there. So I guess depending on which version you build. And then here is our rear axle. For the regular pickup, here are the quarter panels, the rear quarter panels. We've got a bumper here. Pretty good detail there. Some more wheel parts, another hose. Here we have our chassis, and looks like we've got some subframe parts molded in. That's where the axles will go there. It's obviously an old kit with some old molds, but still pretty good model. We've got the cab put together. Let's see if we can get this thing out. So there's our cabin with seats on there and our pedals. Here we've got the I'm going to trim all that stuff off there, but otherwise it's pretty good detail. This is our main body here with our engine bay. Pretty good detail there. Still requires some sanding and finishing. So here we've got our chrome parts. We've got two chrome sprues. Big chrome front grille here. Got some wheel parts there. Rear bumper. That's another front grille there. And then I guess that's the steering wheel there. And some engine parts. Here we have some gas cans and some more engine parts. Some big side mirrors there. And then some tools. There's our little hacksaw, and that's a little wrench. Some windows and headlights and side mirrors. Well, let's have a look at our decals. So that's a fair amount of parts, and definitely lots of details. That's some very nice decals. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, here are the instructions. Old school style instructions. And we start off with the engine. So we've got some options there for the valve covers. And then all the extra pieces going on there. Putting our wheels together. So we've got stock front and rear, or the ramp truck front and rear. For that you assemble 4 though. Starting to put the cabin together. Two different steering wheels depending which version you want. And then the chassis. So we're building the chassis here and putting the engine on. Wheels on. This is for the stock version. And I'm going to take that off there for the stock version. Here goes the body with glass and bumpers. So we've got 2 different options for the grille, and extra details for the engine bay. Then we mount inside the mount the cab inside the main body. Now, if you're building the stock truck, here's the bed with the lift gate going on at the back, the tailgate. And there we go, that's the cover. That's what that big thing was. Now, if you're going to build the ramp truck, which I probably will, just to be able to display another model on it, here are the parts going on there. Lots of parts there. And I guess you can have those doors open. I'm not sure why you'd want to though, because I'll maybe just show some parts on the inside. Here's the extra pieces there for the axle. And then those extra ramps. Here are the parts for all the accessories. And then they don't really have a decal or instruction on painting, besides painting, like for example here. But I guess you could just paint it however you want it. So, pretty good model, and I'm probably going to make the Wedge pickup